In this video, I will talk about free Google courses and why we should take up some of those courses in order for us to be able to assimilate to this fast changing digital world. And you are listening to Ram Ratangwala from western part of New Delhi. And I must tell you that I'm not a techie person, and I'm not from any ID background. I tried to learn VBA or Visual Basic for applications in 2016, but I was not into practice mode, so it disappeared from my life and it gone away. I do not know any of the languages of the computer. For me, I think a person can be called a techie person when he or she knows at least one type of or one computer language. I believe that the percentage of techie persons will be abundant and plentiful in the current generation, unlike my generation in the 1990s. And also, I believe that the fourth industrial revolution will try to cover each and every um, uh, student, not only in India and South Asia, but also worldwide. As most of you are already aware that Bangalore is known as the Silicon Valley in India or Silicon Valley of India, though it is getting tough competition from Hyderabad, Pune, NCR, and Chennai. And it was only possible to reach this level of achievement because India had so many smart minds in and around the 1990s. When we mentioned the effort of smart minds as a whole in the 1990s, how we can forget Humble Food? That's how the IT world of 90s remember him with his username, this username. The effort of those smart minds as a whole or a Humble Food as a single identity will be always remembered for their contribution or for his contribution for the time to come. However, when India was going through a digital transformation, which was a part of third industrial revolution, it left so many people behind, and so many people lagged behind and could not get the benefit of third revolution. I was also one of those crowds who could not get the benefits of IT or information technology. So in terms of percentage, if we talk, only 5% of total Indians would get what third industrial revolution had to offer. So it is only an average percentage. Actually, that was a big loss. Currently, we are going through the fourth chapter of human lives, or fourth industrial revolution, or industry 4.0, as termed by World Economic Forum founder and executive chairman Klaus Schwab. The fourth industrial revolution is actually an extended version or updated version of third revolution, where digital technology and automation concept were already included. However, it is improper to give an exact definition to the fourth revolution because it is hard to define and because it entails many things and its penetration to public life is really wide and beyond imagination, and it encompasses a wide range of things. The best way to understand the fourth industrial revolution or industry 4.0 is to make self-participation in its flow, because the fourth industrial revolution itself is exclaiming it is exclaiming that it is easy to understand when we associate ourselves to its flow, and it says Industry 4.0 is the age of free learning platform to some extent because it is coming with free courses related to computer and computer language, be it Great Learning, Coursera, or EDX. Free courses are pouring from all around and everywhere. But what fascinates me the most are the courses that are being provided by Google under Google Digital Garage. But Google under Google Digital Garage, you'll find free courses like Fundamentals of Digital Marketing, understanding basics of machine learning, understanding the basics of code, elements of artificial intelligence, and building artificial intelligence. However, the only course that comes with certification is Fundamentals of Digital Marketing. There are some upcoming free and short duration courses as well on live training basis that are scheduled to go live from the 4th of January 2022, like digital marketing strategy, getting started with analytics. As per the sources of Google, the location or center from where it will go live is London. So if you are interested in those short duration courses, uh, please plan time or adjust your time according to London's time. I have only mentioned some of the examples of the self-paced learning courses and short duration courses on live training above. As far as I am concerned, with those courses, I have only joined Programming for Everybody, Getting Started with Python, and one live course, Digital Marketing Strategy. I do not know if I'll be able to adjust the time of my own with the one in London, but let's see how it goes. But as for starting with Python, I think I'll complete it as it is a self-paced learning, and I have to do it in order to adjust myself to the changing environment in the digital world. Though I'm a slow learner of computer things, especially from the viewpoint of the back of any computer, because I have always been an end user of computer or accessing it from the front of it, which is the screen or layman's interface. A little bit more extension I'd like to make for the course Programming for Everybody, Getting Started with Python that I have joined. When I tried to register for the course, I faced a challenge, so I'd like to mention. As it says it's a free course, so I tried to submit my registration, but in the middle of my submission process, it popped up with a paid course screen. I was surprised with this screen, and so I thought, how can it be? How can it be paid course? So I backed out and retried, and this issue continued till 3 attempts. I kept backing out and re-logging in, and finally I was able to finish with my registration with the free course for Programming for Everybody, Getting Started with Python. You might also come across with this issue, but please keep trying like I did if you are going to register as well. The vendor of the platform that is providing the course is Coursera, and the course belongs to University of Michigan, and the course is prepared and delivered by Professor Charles R. Severance, and he is a clinical professor at the University of Michigan School of Information. Before I close the discussion on this topic, I'd like to mention that there are so many people who lagged behind due to some reasons, like me, as far as computer language in 1990s, when India was making progress in IT world. We'd not be able to make up the loss that we came across then, but with this pseudo code courses being offered by Google, any other platforms or institutes will at least be able to adjust to the fast changing digital world, as I already mentioned above.